What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft, how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. Oh boy, we got another one that's in front of our children and really hate our children. We have seen this play out many times. Some of us can reflect back on racist Karens as your teachers over the years. I don't think nobody has experienced that as bad as us over the years. And it's not our nature to go in classrooms and just be nasty as teachers. That's why you don't see our teachers displaying this. But you certainly see Karen on the regular or Darren. You see them on the regular on video doing something foul up in these classrooms to our children. And it's a wonder they are still standing or even able to do these things, but it is what it is. So, yeah, well, Ellie, she is identified as Ashkenazi. I did see that online. I don't care what she is. She doesn't need to have a teaching job. And I did not like the way, you know, it was some other person on there that brought to her attention that she was not muted and they could hear everything she was saying because she was saying all kinds of racist stuff. She should have been thrown off of the Zoom. They should have kicked her out. But all they did was alert her to the fact that she could be heard. And that was it. To me, that was not good enough. It was handled very poorly. She should have been just shut down all the way. So, you know how it is. Oh, she got tenure. Oh, we got to be careful. We're investigating. What's to investigate? You heard what she said. Okay. The whole thing is recorded. So, we're going to take a look on what happened and listen to the responses from people that were on TikTok because this thing really blew up and went viral online. So, y'all, let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Give me a one if you can see my screen. Okay. Thank you. Now, she is the one that they decided to blur out right here on the bottom where it's blurry. That's where she was. Okay. And I don't believe she should have been blurred out. To me, if you're bold enough to sit there and be a racist, society should be bold enough to show and reveal these people. Don't hide her now. Okay.
schools that right there. They're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, but apparently Martin Luther King said it. Like if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allyson Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You've got to stop.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, sweetie. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
and many of the skills is where I left at schools that right there. They're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, but apparently Martin Luther King said it. Like if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allyson Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You've got to stop.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, sweetie. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
and many of the students were back black with and were back white. Students might not be able to have these safe spaces and supports. We should be able to keep our school open. Thank you.
The next speaker is Miles Mason. The long people at home can mute yourself. Remember, as Stephen Sondheim said, the Telegram will listen. As Roger and Hammerstein said, you have to be carefully taught. Municipal feed. Bradley, go ahead.
Good evening, CEC. My name is Miles Mason. I'm a sixth grade student here at CAS, the Entity Action School. I've asked to. He delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our lessons.
Schools that like they're
Helps.
they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, but apparently Martin Luther King said it. Like if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allyson Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You've got to stop.
This is Allyson Friedman, the woman who you heard saying something very problematic about Black children in that clip from the viral Zoom call. Now, I know a lot of content creators have already made their takes on this, but we're going to watch the clip and I'm going to give you a different perspective as a former school leader on what I see and what I've seen.
On Friday, he delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our lessons.
schools that like they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, but apparently Martin Luther King said it. Like if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allyson Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You've got to stop.
Now, what you're watching is one of two things. Either that's a charter school renewal where they're trying to get their charter extended or renewed, or it's a school that is potentially closing down and they're having a hearing which they allow people from the community to come on and speak, which can include kids from the schools, families from the schools to share why they think that the school should not be closed down. But what I want to talk about is the number of white folks who go into education for the wrong reasons, thinking that they are going into these neighborhoods with Black children and they are going to be the savior, or they end up being paternalistic because they believe that they know what's best for Black children. And see, here's the thing. She absolutely believes that the kids are not smart enough to know what's best for them. But I can guarantee you that she has not even gone into that school and spent an entire day to see what a day in the life of that child looks like. See, people like her have sat in classrooms to get their degrees, but don't actually do any research or studies on what kids actually need outside of curriculum. That's it. That's where the buck stops for people like her. And the fact that she was so candidly speaking that way, we should know that she speaks like that amongst her peers, which means that we're putting people out into the workforce who don't actually believe that Black and brown kids can achieve or do well in school. And the kids feel that, know that, and are less successful because you've already come in with the mindset that they don't have the intelligence enough to know what is good for them. I've had white people come in and tell me what they think is best for Black and brown children, as though I was not a Black boy and I'm not a grown-ass Black man. So I can tell you that they believe that they're smarter than everyone else. The only difference between her and the rest of them is that she got caught. I just want y'all to be so fucking for real.
8.5 Friday. He delivers lessons and helps us spit those skills before our lesson.
Excuse me.
Helps.
That are just they too dumb to know they're in bad school.
And then our divide.
I mean, apparently not Blue King said it. Like if you train a Black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allyson Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You gotta stop.
Now, I want y'all to look at the different faces from that Zoom call, right? And then look at the Black people faces. We are not surprised, okay? We are not surprised at the racism, right? I think that this was supposed to be them talking about funding within like a school area or something like that. Someone else can explain it to me. That's what I got from the comments and looking it up, right? And instead of being the solution, right, they just rather be racist. And it's crazy that all this stuff is happening at the end of Black History Month. All this is coming out at the end of Black History Month, from this to BAFTA to all that stuff, bro. It's crazy as hell.
Did anyone see that lady Allyson Friedman get caught saying those racist things on a live Zoom call? I gotta tell you, I haven't stopped laughing, bro. I thought that was so hilarious. Like, so for so many reasons. One, I want to say congratulations to you, Allyson. Congratulations, because the world gets to see your true colors now, right? You can't hide it anymore. You did it on live camera, and it's out in the world, right? There's no hiding it anymore. You thought you was being slick, but now we get to see your true colors. I know that's brave of you. That was brave of you. So congrats to you, Allyson. I hope there's more like you that just come out and show their true colors, bro. Yeah. And Hunter, what is it? Hunter College, bro. My hats off to you too, because y'all didn't even just think it was like what she did was worth the suspending her or whatever else. Like, you show your true colors too. Congratulations on that, right? Then I find it even more hilarious that the person that even spoke up to tell Allyson that she was saying racist things on camera didn't even tell her she was saying racist things. She said, "You are absolutely being heard. Not absolutely you're being racist, or not absolutely you're being disrespectful. Like, nothing, just nothing." So congratulations to all you guys for being your true selves. And I hope there's more like you who continue to come out and show their true colors.
If Hunter College does not fire this lady, I promise you, TikTok, we will get this. I was able to find her contact information. So TikTok, do y'all fucking thing. Because Hunter College does not want to take any fucking accountability. They're over here talking about, oh, we're reviewing the situation under the university's applicable conduct and non-discrimination policies. Bitch, what? This was a freaking eighth grader trying to save her school from getting shut down or whatever. And this racist ass bitch.
Hell, Rob Blue King said it. They don't feel treated by a person well enough, they'll know he is the back. You don't have to tell them anymore.
What you're saying is absolutely hearable.
How dare you? A little girl trying to save her freaking school, and you're talking about, oh, if you train a Black person enough, they will know to use the back. Trust me, girl. TikTok do not play. You are done for. Like, you're clearly done. And let me post the contact information once more, because she really thinks that she's gonna get away with this shit. Hunter College is trying to protect her and not all the black students that they have in that fucking building. I remember when I was in fucking high school, we literally had a fucking field trip day or whatever to Hunter College. So that is her email, that is the phone number, and I guess biological sciences is the topic or whatever that she covers at that fucking college. And even when the person called her full name and said, "Oh, this is hearable, you need to stop," that person was literally trying to protect her, because they didn't say what you're saying is unacceptable, get off of this call. And that's what I would have said. And even after she, she stopped saying whatever she said, she literally froze up. They made the little girl continue her fucking speech. Like, what? Why y'all trying to act like what she said just did not happen? I promise you, Hunter College, y'all gonna run and find out. If y'all do not fire her, we will take full control. I promise you. I got over 100,000K on TikTok. She will be done for. Like, I promise. Everybody, go and reach out. I'm about to, what I tell you, I'm about to call, I'm about to email, I'm about to do everything in the third. Y'all gonna try to find out playing with little kids like this. But you live in New York City. You are in a fucking city full of diverse children. And the fact that you're gonna go and say some bullshit like that, you need help. You need help. I'm so sick of these ass motherfuckers just living life as if they're not racist. Like, get the out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of New York City. I promise you, your ass is gonna get out of Hunter College. Mark my words, sis.
Hey, y'all. It's me, your hood political consultant. And I want to say happy Black History Month. It is the 100-year anniversary. And I also want to say long live Malcolm X, who today, unfortunately, too many years ago, was assassinated for being young, gifted, and Black and fighting for Black people's liberation. Okay. So in that vein, I want to talk to you about anti-Black hate and racism and how it's foundational to America. So it seems like every time there is something else going on, when there is another group of people being oppressed, people tend to forget that Black people have been oppressed in this country for over 4 centuries. Please watch this small clip of our Community Education Council 3 meeting, their past meeting. I need y'all to watch this, and then we gonna come back and we gonna talk about it, because it seems like people don't act like these things don't happen to our children and our families on the regular, over and over and over and over and over and over.
He delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our lessons.
Bad schools that like they're
Helps.
they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, fuck. I've heard Luther King said it. Like, if you train a Black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore.
Allyson Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You've got to stop.
Oh, yes, you heard right. The Black children are too dumb to understand that their school is failing, and Black people should continue to be trained to use the back door, like some real, like, back in the day racist stuff, because that never left. And this is a professor at Hunter College talking about Black children and Black families. This has been 2 weeks since this happened, almost 2 weeks, and we're not hearing anything from our mayor, from our chancellor, from all of these Black powerful people that are, elected members. The only one who said something as soon as she heard about it was Councilwoman Rita Joseph, who used to be the chair of education, but is not anymore. And that's another topic. But my point is that when things happen to Black people, when things happen to Black children, we are told to wait. or that they're watching the situation closely. But had it been another demographic of children and people, it would be nation news. As someone who believed firmly in defunding the police, it's so funny that now people are saying defund ICE. And I want to say that because Black people are still being murdered by local and state police. They are doing the same thing that ICE is doing, right? And did it first. And it was always sanctioned by the people who are sanctioning ICE to do it now. Literally yesterday, another Black man was found hanging from a tree in Georgia near his university. We have also seen a man executed in what? Rapids Fall, Great Rapids? Oh my goodness. Executed and then ripped apart by a dog. Black people, we ain't never just fought for ourselves. And when I say that, I'm talking about Black Americans. I'm talking about people like me, whose ancestors literally built the economy of this country. So when we fought for the 14th Amendment, we didn't just fight for ourselves. We fought for everyone to be a citizen that was born in this country. When we fought in the civil rights movement, we fought to open up this country for everyone. And yet, y'all are still acting like we're not the first and foremost target. And y'all tell us that with your actions every day. I sit in meetings all the time. All the time I sit in meetings. And the conversations are not and. The conversations are either or. You can't talk about none of these issues of racism, anybody without talking about the anti-Black hate and racism that it is built on. So to conclude my segment, I will say that Black organizers, Black parents, Black CEC members, Black families, Black students, we are getting together and we will stay together and we will demand that not only are our children not subjected to this, but we as Black people, period, are not subjected to this at all. We are not your footstool so that everyone else can get up out of their oppression while you keep oppressing and brutalizing us, starting with our babies. Hood political consultant out. Stay tuned.
Like if you train a Black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore.
Allyson Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You gotta stop.
No. Keep going. Whoa. Keep going. Keep going. I want to actually hear this. I would have, no. Don't stop her. Tell her forward. Tell her, go all the way out with it. If you like it, I love it. Because I want to hear what she has to say. Personally, I don't know about anybody else. I want to hear this. I want to hear more. Why are we hiding now? Why are we apologizing now? I want to hear it. Personally, I want to hear it. I don't know about y'all, but I would love to hear what she got to say. I want to hear it loud and clear. Hey, give her a mic. Turn it up. Turn the volume up. Seriously, turn it up. I got to hear this.
So this is Allyson Friedman, a Ashkenazi heritage Jewish woman who was caught on a hot mic during a New York school board open meeting where she blatantly just threw out some racist tropes against Black students, saying that they're too dumb to even know they're in a bad school, and that if you teach a Black person good enough, they'll know that they're supposed to use the back. This is absolutely crazy because she is also an assistant professor at Hunter College, and Hunter College reportedly has a zero tolerance for racism. Yet she has not been fired, even though this went viral all over the internet just a few days ago. Allyson Friedman, a woman of Ashkenazi Jewish heritage, should know better and not be racist, being that it was Ashkenazi Jews who were put in the gas chambers during 1940s Germany. But I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because she's just internalized that same racism and used her Ashkenazi white privilege to then throw black students under the bus. The question is, what do you think about this, and what should happen to Allyson Friedman?
This is an email I just sent to the president of Hunter College, the dean of the Department of Diversity and Compliance, and the chair of the Department of Biological Sciences regarding the racist remarks made by Professor Allyson Friedman. Dear esteemed faculty members, my name is, and I am a 2015 Hunter College graduate. I graduated summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Biological Sciences and was the recipient of the Theodore Salmon Award for Excellence in Biological Sciences. I only mention these achievements because they are widely recognized not only as the result of hard work by a student, but also as evidence of the support and guidance provided by professors and other university staff. My accomplishments would not have been possible had I not felt that my professors were confident in my ability to succeed. As a white woman, I am very aware of the fact that much of that confidence and support was likely granted to me, not just based on my merit, but also due to the unearned privileges provided to me by the color of my skin. I am writing to express my deep concern and outrage at the racist remarks made by Professor Allyson Friedman on a video call during a recent Community Education Council meeting. As a young student of color spoke bravely, praising their teachers and urging against the shutting of their public school, Professor Friedman's racist comments could be heard said with the utmost lightness and casualness. An educator's role is to guide, support, and nurture confidence within their students, especially within those students who continue to be disenfranchised by this inequitable system. By now, we have enough data and personal accounts to know how everyday racist comments and generalizations, like the ones made by Allyson Friedman, create lasting wounds and tear down the confidence of children of color, further exacerbating the harm caused by a system built on racial inequity. Allyson Friedman's remarks are shameful and reprehensible, whether made as a Hunter College professor or as a private citizen. No child, no student should ever have to hear language like that spoken by a person who positions themselves as an educator. As a Hunter alum, I would like to know what steps the administration is taking to ensure complete accountability and repair, as well as how the school aims to communicate updates regarding this issue. I appreciate your attention to this matter, and I hope that you will take it under serious consideration. If you are an alum, if you study biology, if you're a current student at Hunter, if you're a faculty member, if you're an admin, it is your duty to file a complaint, to call the department, and to make it clear that professors like this have no place in education, have no place working with students. We all saw how many professors who spoke out against the genocide in Palestine were fired and blacklisted from ever getting a career in education again. We know that this system is set up to protect people who cause harm. And because of that, we have a duty to speak out against it when we see it.
I am so tired of people on the internet not having any critical thinking skills, jumping to say the most offensive, most divisive, most explicit thing, talking to people crazy just because all they have to do is type it out. I'm so tired of it. I made a video because, let me add the picture. So there was a video of a professor from Hunter. She was my professor, of like some racist things that she was saying on video. Someone recorded it. They sent it out. I saw it. I was really shocked because who expects to see their professor on TMZ randomly pop up on their For You page? And when I tell you, like, I don't remember all of my professors, but I remember her and like a handful of them. And so I made a video reacting to it because in the moment I was very shocked. And I said it, like, what was shocking about it was that she does not present that way. Hearing the things that she said shocked me because I never experienced her that way. And then with critical thinking, the next thing I said was it really makes you sort of paranoid because you, like, people will present one way and they will think completely different. And so as you're going about your life as a Black person or whatever. You're having these experiences with people, all the while you can know that they detest your existence, right? That was the context of the video. I'm being called a coon. I am basically being called a coon because I'm defending this lady. Because I said I had a good experience in her class, she was nice. So it's shocking to hear her say these things and know that that's how she really feels. And people are arguing in my comments, like, you're shocked, you're shocked. Yes, I'm shocked. Because the entire point of being shocked is that she did not present this way to us in class. And then someone else who went to my college commented and said literally they had the exact same experience with her. She was very understanding. She was very nice. They're shocked too. I'm sorry if she was a bitch in class and like had all of these racist undertones or overtones or whatever, I would have made a video saying, I'm not shocked this lady is the worst. Like, I'm sorry, put your thinking caps on, people. Like, can I talk about my experience or do I have to say word for word what you think I should say? Like, I'm so annoyed and I'm trying not to be. I've been like bombarded with comments all day. And I'm not gonna take the video down. I don't care. Someone said all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Girl, whatever. Like, that really bothered me because she was really making no sense. She was just like, why are you defending her? And I was just like, where did I defend this lady? Like, the entire point is how insidious it is because she did not come off like that. Meanwhile, that is how she talks when she thinks no one's listening to her. Hello? Anyways, my rant is done. And this is probably the last video I'm gonna make about this, but yeah, I just cannot deal with people who just do never turn it on. Their fingers just go, but they never turn it on.
One thing I love about New York's mayor is he don't hold back. He gonna do something unconventional and he gonna speak his mind. And if you didn't know, this was about Allyson Friedman, who was on a hot mic expressing exactly how she feels on the inside. The mayor of New York called the comments irrehensible. And he went on to say that those comments reflect and are indicative of the reasons why children in our schools feel like they don't belong. And it's also people like her, sir, because they put on a front that, oh, these are great minds and this is that, because she getting a check. I hope y'all know she makes almost $1 million. 950. Close enough. And I know y'all had to stop her so she didn't continue, but at the same time, we needed to hear what else she had on her mind. Now, more than likely, she's going to lose her job, right? She issued an apology, which was very Trump-esque apology, where it was half-handed, like a backhanded compliment. You know what I mean? Like, oh, no, I didn't really mean it. Oh, because you're getting backlash. And it's well-deserved because what is wrong with you? But there are literally teachers out there like that will not give students a chance. They treat students unfairly. They're quick to label children unnecessarily just because they think the worst. I know I'm a day late with this, but I've been having a lot of life things going on, so just trying to keep up. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, because I was appalled. I was a Nancy. I was everything. Allyson Friedman, the lady with the hot mic. That mic was hot. Isn't it funny how like her mic was on and she chimed in perfectly to where people thought she was actually speaking on the Zoom. Like it was my turn and she was saying something so crazy, so racial that one of the guys had to say, he said, Allyson Friedman, your mic is hearable. Just let her know that you can hear. Like, let her speak freely. Go ahead. Now, on this particular call, she was a mom on a council call, a district council call. And this is a school that's on a chopping block. And they caught her saying these things. She said something like, they're too dumb to know that they're in a bad school. And I was just like, shade thrown. Like, how dare you? Now, I know that a lot of teachers are given like some type of, if you stay in a school that's deemed like not great, you do like 5 years. I think they get some type of credit
they get something for staying in a school that's not great for a couple of years and then they move on. Anyways, she's actually a professor at Hunter College. So she's not just a mom, she's also a professor. So these are her views and how she thinks of like Black people. She made a statement saying that's not her intent, but it was so, it was so out there. It was you said it. How is that not your intent? This is the talk that you have in your living room, but you had it on a hot mic. So trying to retract it now is not really fixable. You said what you said. And unfortunately, a lot of people think like this. What do you guys think about it? Meet me in the comments.
Here she go with the fake apology. I knew it wouldn't be long. If she wants to take full accountability, then she should resign. I think that's fair. Since she wants to be held accountable, she should resign.
Okay. Now, I could care less about her apology. She can take that apology and shove it. We have seen this a million times. You get caught being racist and then you issue an apology. It means nothing. It means nothing. You know, your attempt to apologize at this point is just to save your ass and try to save your job. I could care less about your ass or your job. You need to move on, and she doesn't need any more work around children. Plain and simple. She don't need to be around any child as far as I'm concerned. So, but that one young lady towards the end, when she was talking about she was nice to her and all that stuff. Yeah, they know how to turn it on and off. But when she opened her mouth during that Zoom call, oh, she was revealing who she really truly is. She's one of many that do that sort of thing. And I'm never surprised by their racism. Never. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Also, a reminder the pomade is for sale on Etsy, 25% off. Make sure you use pomade 25, type it as one word at checkout to get your discount. Shalom, family.